representing all of you as your reigning Miss Interbelt Nightclub, I come to you vying for the title of Miss Ohio Continental.
Ladies and gentlemen, your new Miss Ohio Continental 2011-2012 on the way to compete for Miss Continental. Give it up for contestant number 5. Miss Ohio Continental, ladies and gentlemen, KiArra
Hey kids, Stevie Reese Desmond here for Hot Spots. We're here at the Interbelt nightclub for Studio 54, and I have a good girlfriend of mine here tonight. Honey, I remember her when she was just a wee little thing. Wee little thing.
Hi, everyone.
This is the current reigning Miss Ohio Continental, KiArra Cartier Fontaine.
Hi, everyone. How is everyone doing tonight?
And for those of you, we also call her Freaky Kiki.
Yes, that's me. Thank you.
So girl, you want to know how Continental, how does that feel?
I think I'm still in shock right now because I didn't think that I was going to do the pageant because I wasn't really ready. I had not really prepared for the competition because I own a pageant myself. And 2 weeks ago, we held that competition, and we really put a lot into it. So I had chose not to do Ohio Continental because I really put my efforts forth for the pageant that I had promoted. So I came and did the pageant, and I'm just really excited that I won. I can't believe it because it was a fierce competition.
And of course, you were fabulous, but also let's talk about your pageant that you also currently own.
Yes, it's Miss Akron US of A and Miss Akron US of A at large. We had that about 2 or 3 weeks ago right here at the Interbelt. It was absolutely amazing, an amazing event. And the people that won were Jasmine James from here. She won Miss Akron US of A. And her first alternate was Alejandra Love from here as well. And then for Akron US of A at large, Coco Starr from Cleveland, Ohio, and then Karina Walker was her first runner-up. It was a really good pageant.
Well, you know, and I think one of the most fabulous thing is how appropriate for a competition queen to also own a pageant system.
Yes, I think for me, I know what goes into it. So I just really wanted to have an amazing event and make sure that all of the girls that competed that night really had a good time. And we kind of took it back to what pageants used to be. We had a great set design, and we had lots of awards, and we gave away lots of money. So I'm really proud and happy about that pageant.
Well, I also saw your set design, which was incredible.
Thank you so much. And a friend of mine, actually, he owns a theater company in Cleveland, and I ended up getting that from him, and I'm really happy that he did that for me.
So let me ask you, girl, as a competition girl, really, truly, what does it take to get ready for a competition?
Wow. If you really want to compete effectively, it takes a lot of preparation, and you have to really be dedicated to what you're doing. And that's a pageant answer right there. But that's the truth. You just have to really, really, really prepare. And you can't just prepare for your favorite categories or, talent or evening gown. You have to prepare for each and every category in a pageant. Even if there's interview and on-stage question, you need to prepare for that too.
Now, I know my mama and my auntie always told me, if you're going to prepare for a pageant, you don't prepare a month beforehand. It takes, if you really truly want to win it, it takes a year ahead preparation.
It really does, and that's why I'm really excited that I went ahead and competed for Miss Ohio Continental, because I've now given myself 9 months to prepare for the national pageant, which is Labor Day weekend in Chicago. So I'm really, really excited and happy about that. I have amazing, amazing people that are going to be promoting me for Ohio Continental that are really, really going to back me, and we're going to make sure that we really represent Ohio to the best of our ability.
And it's all about representing your state, your community, everything that...
It is. It really, really is. I've always wanted to go to Miss Continental and compete as Miss Ohio Continental. I've been there 4 times, and I did well. I would like to have done better, but now I'm going to go representing my own home state of Ohio. So, well, not my home state, but you know what I mean, my second home state. So I'm really excited about, going and representing Ohio at Miss Continental Labor Day weekend.
So let me ask you, Kiki, what inspires you to do drag? What got you into this industry?
When I was 18 years old, it was something that I saw that I could do within the LGBT community. I'm a theater person. I went to college for elementary education, and my minor was theater, musical theater. And I felt that it was a way for me to give back to my community. So that's how I started getting into the whole art form of female impersonation. And then when I discovered pageantry, it was another outlet because I love the spirit of competition. So that's how I got into it.
Now, you and I, we go back.
Way back.
Well,
way back.
I was only 10.
And I was 4.
4. Okay. All right, I'll give you that. But girl, we're seeing a lot of new girls coming out today, and we're all kind of looking at them going, okay, what is your advice to a new girl that wants to do drag? How can she be successful? What is it she needs to do to really get herself out there?
I think the one thing that new girls need to do is to really remember to remain humble, regardless of what titles that you win or regardless of where you work. You have to remain humble, because if you do that, then you're going to be approachable and people will approach you, and you may be able to work in avenues that you necessarily would not have had the opportunity. So you need to remain humble, and then take the advice from a lot of the older girls. If they give you advice, don't think that we're trying to tear you down or tear you apart, but we're just trying to help you to succeed in this business, because we've been in it for so long, and we just want to help you to grow. You know what I mean?
Because, girl, we know about paying our dues and singing our blues.
Yes, and we had to do the exact same thing, and I just really want anybody that's doing drag to really, really succeed in what they're doing, and to feel comfortable doing it. And so I like to give advice to new girls that are trying to succeed in this career, because it's a very difficult thing to succeed in. You just have to know what you need to do in order to succeed.
Well, and I think too, as a piece of advice is always believe in yourself.
You have to. There are times that I don't believe in myself, and you really have to have a support system around you that will boost you up and keep you going and help you to continue believing in your abilities and in your talents.
And even when you don't have that support system, you have to reach down inside and say, this is about me.
You do. You really, really do. And it comes from way, way deep inside, because sometimes you can't find it. Sometimes I can't find it. And I'm just glad that, I've been in this business for 20 years now, and I know my abilities and I know what I can do. And if no one's there to really pick me up, then it's something I have to do for myself.
Now, something I loved watching you when you were competing on Ohio Continental night. I didn't know you could tap, girl.
Really?
I never got to see you tap before.
I've been tapping for quite some time, since I was like 12 or 13 years old. And, you know, back in the day, back in 1999, when I was competing, I just decided that that was something that maybe I should do for talent. It's a talent that I have, why not do it? And at that point I started winning and really doing well in pageantry. So I've been utilizing that to this very day.
I was so happy because I love a girl because it means you're disciplined. If you know how to dance, you're disciplined.
Yes, and I've been dancing for a while, and that's just something that is really near and dear to me. I stopped tapping for years because I was just over it. I was tired of it. This year I chose to really get back to what made me successful. I think sometimes we lose ourselves in this business, and we kind of have to go back to the old. And like everybody always says, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well, you know, it's not so much the old, but what is true to ourselves.
Right. And so I've been tapping again, and it has been an incredible journey this year with the successes that I've had this year so far tap dancing.
So now, 10 years from now, where do you see KiArra Cartier Fontaine?
You know, I just want to continue to remain successful in this business. Wherever I am or whatever I do, I just want to be successful with doing it.
You know, congratulations on your title.
Thank you.
Continental is one of the most distinguished pageant systems.
It is, and I'm very, very happy to be a part of it.
And we're very happy to have you represent Ohio, my home state that I love dearly. I'm Stevie Reese Desmond. I'm here with the fabulous KiArra Cartier Fontaine, one of my most favorite girls.
Thank you so much.
I've known this girl for a long time. I remember you from a club,
Gargoyles.
Oh my God. With a lampshade.
Lampshade doing Grace Jones.
And
Green.
Pull up to the bumper.
Yes. I think I'm going to pull that out real soon.
I keep telling you to pull this out.
I know.
What do I have to do? What do I have to do to get you to do this?
You've already done it. So you'll see it really, really soon, I promise.
All right, I better.
And everybody remember, we're at the Interbelt nightclub. I'm the reigning Miss Interbelt, something that I wanted for about 14 years, and they stopped having the pageant. So I'm just very excited to be Miss Interbelt after all this time. And so come out and join us at the Interbelt.
Girl, and how many titles do you hold so far?
This year?
No, I'm just saying in general, because girl, I've been watching your career for a long time. You're a heavy-duty competition girl.
Yes, I am. I really stopped counting.
After 20?
At 80.
There we have it.
So I really don't know. I mean, I don't know.
Well, you know what, girl? I always enjoy watching you on stage.
Yeah.
You're a wonderful representation of this state. Thank you so much for what you do.
No, and thank you all for supporting me. I really appreciate it.
I'm Stevie Reese Desmond with the fabulous, the beautiful, my good sister, Miss KiArra Cartier Fontaine.
And if that is too much for you to remember, just call me Kiki. All my friends do.
Give me a good Sarah.
Thank you. Mwah.